I met this girl. We had a inter-dorm competition at school. So she tells me, if you're serious, you're closing in 2 days. Let me go with you to my uncle, to my parents. I introduce you as my boyfriend. This relationship is not taking us anywhere.
You say?
I'll say. In 3 days, I was out of campus. In 3 days, everything about me was exposed, the gambling, the gold, the things I was doing in Uganda. In 3 days, I was out of Uganda.
Coming with that
Performing this play, then I step on stage, and then I look at how beautiful the audience looks like. Then I look at the stage lights, then the line disappears. So I'm standing there with the papers. So Mr. Tim looks at me, and the play was these papers. If I don't deliver the papers, that's it. So what I did, I just gave Mr. Tim the papers and left. I didn't say, excuse me, Mr. Tim, I just gave him. And we proceeded as number one. So after the results, the teacher calls us for a meeting, and Mr. Eli used to have a way of doing things, and I think I borrowed it. If you're the worst performer, he will tell you. If you're the best performer, he will hit on the head. So I knew, in fact, I was hidden behind someone. I knew it is my day. So this nigga says the best performer of the day. You know the best, you are not among them. Then he says, Webbo. Then I go like, what? He forgot the line, but he did walk out with the papers. He gave Mr. Tim the papers. From that time, man, he changed. It's like the thing that happened in class 1, this man flipped it in class 2. From there, class 3, I was the main actor, best actor, class 3, best actor, class, best, not main, best, class 4, 5. I changed school, went to SOS in Eldoret, joined drama, hit to every level, went to St. Petersburg. I have certificates this level. Went to from 5 and 6, went to campus, everything. And now I am here. So when I was in 5 and 6, drama, what art has done to me is weird. So when I was in 5 and 6, we were doing art. It actually shaped, art has shaped my life in certain dynamics. I met this girl. We had an inter-dorm competition. So I wrote a script. You write a script, so I wrote a script for the dormitory. I was the main actor. I became the best actor. The other girl wrote a script for the other dormitory. She was the main actor, the best actor. So best actress, best actor. Play number 1, play number 2. So the moment they were awarding, I joked on the podium. And now that you are, why can't we date? Just like that. And she was like, you have to work for it. I'm also a star like you. So I said, okay, I will work for it. So the following day I started working for it like a man can do. So where you come, let's talk this out. And she told me, you Kenyans, she was in Uganda. I was in Uganda. She told me, you Kenyans are not serious. So I said, what proves? I want to prove I'm serious. And it was 2 days to close the school. So she tells me, if you're serious, you're closing in 2 days. Let me go with you to my uncle, to my parents. I introduce you as my boyfriend. If you accept, you're good to go. From 5 and 6 is a marriable age. You can marry. They are always 19, 20, 21. So, nani nikajijaza, why not? So we are leaving Mbale, we are coming to Tororo. So we reach Tororo, and the girl, when Tororo town, the girl tells me, by the way, I am an orphan. Nikajijaza. Okay, I'm taking you to my uncle's place, my guardian. Okay, it was supposed to be a hit and run. It's becoming hit and remain.
Honest ground.
You know, like high school life now, 4, 5, and 6. So I said, okay, cool, lovely, let's go. I want to prove a point. And the girl was pretty. She's damn pretty till now. So we go to the uncle's place. We arrive. We find the uncle there with an old man. I think it was his friend. So the girl, hey, uncle in Kiganda, blah 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 blah. Jagalako, msaja wange, boyfriend wange. This is my boyfriend. Simi sasa unajua, you want to sit in a different position na hata kama. So then I hear the old man say, he says, at that time I was understanding Kiganda, right now I can speak it, but at that time I was hearing it. So the old man says, you're giving me meat that is being eaten by someone else. And then me, I love parables. What is this Moses saying? Then Moses wakes up and just walks out. Then, hey, there's a tense moment all of a sudden. Then to our notice, this uncle was marrying off this girl. So this girl was coming from home, from school, to go get, without her knowledge, she's going to get married, so the responsibility of paying school fees and everything is on that old man. So when she came with me, it was coincidence. So the uncle gets mad. Why? He has missed on dowry. Number 2, the responsibility of taking care of the girl. So what happens? The man opens a third world war in that house. The man and the house was not so big. So there is war. The man is throwing punches like a madman. In fact, I received one. Bah! So in the reaction, I want to react back. That girl is strong. The girl actually holds the uncle and wakes him down and opens the door and tells me, Jemo, run. So I step out. The man goes for the door. The girl holds the door and steps out too. And we are all out. And then the uncle, so the girl is still exchanging with the uncle. Why are you doing this thing? We have not done anything wrong. Oh, the man is putting clothes in the juala, green power bag, and throws it out. Bah! Say, you want to get married? Go. Let me go take care of you. So what do? I tell the girl, let's go to Kenya. So I'm leaving a girl with a girl. I'm coming to my father's house, but my stepmother's house. So we come to Kileleshwa. I get into my father's house. My father asks me, who is this? What do you say? You start explaining everything that happened. Tell my father I am my wife. Because whatever you will say, everything you say will look right. So this is my wife. Then my stepmother steps in and says, I told you. Hakuna kitu nafanya kwa Uganda. I haona ile certificate ameletea. Ndio hii. What happens at night? We'll always say it daytime. Kai, Jehovah, my father. We are thrown out. With the girl. Out. There we go. I go and sleep with a friend's place in Uruma. Then I start scouting where my mother is. My mother is in Mombasa. Me and the girl in Mombasa. We are in Mombasa in my mother's house. Mama, who is this? What do you say? I am married. This is my wife. What do you say? You cannot explain anything. So my mama says, oh, welcome. You know mothers. Yeah. Lovely. Welcome. The girl starts crying. Now the girl is totally in love. Then I tell mama, hey, what will happen? Me, I'm in Form 6, Term 3, doing my final exams to go to university. She's in Form 5, Term 3. Mama tells me, I will educate her. Go finish your Form 6, join campus and fight for Form 6. So we sit 2-3 weeks, we go back to school. Now we are coming from Kenya, husband and wife. So we go to school, me I finish my form 6, mama pays for school fees in term 3. Me I finish from 6, instead of joining campus, I go for a diploma in law first in Uganda. Diploma gives me time to do other things. So I get into the theatre world of Uganda. I join a group in Uganda company called Ebonies. So what then I rented a small room in a place called in Zambia. So I was acting at night, acting in the evening. Rehearsal is 4 to 8. And then performances is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, theatre. Morning, I am in class. 4, I am in rehearsals. If it is not a day of performance, Monday to Thursday, I have looked for a job in casino, Kampala casino. So I'm working at night. So I'm learning to gamble. So I am becoming a master in the game. So daytime, I'm in class, studying law, rehearsals, gambling. All that money, I'm in a single room. All that money, I just throw it to my girl in school. So for her in school, she's balling. Yeah, she has money. Kila saa, every pelekea pesa. She should not struggle, man. So I tell my mother, forget about educating her. My mother paid first term. Second term, term 3, Webbo. Cleared everything. So nikubol too. And I live in like a small single room. Just a mattress there. So she clears, that was the year. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I'm good with years. Should be 2005 or 6. I've forgotten. So she clears the exams, comes and joins me in Kampala. So we go to my house. You know now, when you have no option, she was a lovely, petite, good-looking, beautiful woman with a big heart. So we are there, she's the whole month of December. So I go talk to my bosses. She remember she was a good actress. Hey, this one is my sister. Can you give her a job? My boss says, the way she's beautiful, let's give her a job at the reception to be collecting money. So she misses to go on stage, and she still has an income. So kakitu kameanza kuingia. The man is hustling like a soldier. So what do I do? December ends. Her birthday used to be in January 12th. So come January 12th, I decide to treat her a little bit. So I tell her we are going out for 3 days, pick some 3 clothes. It looks like you have not bought anything in that house. So when we take a walk around town, so instead of going back home, I didn't lock the car door. I just left it open. I actually left it open so that anyone who can come in can pick whatever suits them and go. Because I was furnishing a house somewhere behind her back. So when the best gift I did was I opened the door. I had transported all her friends there. My mother from course there. You know, everyone as a surprise. And that house had everything. Everything you can think about. Until a table of an aquarium table where a fish keeps enjoying itself. I love those standards. You know, my special chair. You know, I had all those. Think anything you can have in the house. Your dream, you know, man. When you're a gambler, you get crazy money. Yeah, so, this is your house. The girl faints, so collapse. You know that dance of collapse. And then she wakes up. This is I found you when you're homeless. This is the best gift I can give you. An artistic gift. That's what I call it. That's my journey of art. So, she started working as a reception there. So one day I was gambling in casino. I used to be a pit boy in casino. So there was a community. They were discussing that they were doing an audition, and they are calling it an interview, but artistically we call it an audition. They're looking for someone who can advertise movie. So nikisafu nasikia hizi story. Then I decided, because now I know my way out, I tell the guy, hey, Muinde, I know someone who can. You Kenya boy, you have somebody? Say, yeah, I have someone. Who? My sister. She beautiful. Say, bring her tomorrow. So tomorrow I go for classes. After classes, I ask for permission not to attend rehearsals. So I go dress my girl. I tell her, yo, relax. Dress this way. They do this makeup. Check. Then we go for this guy began interview in the morning for us 4 when he's closing up. I've not found anybody. Kenya boy lie to me. Bring girl, no bring. Come. Open. Here I am with this superhuman. She's a super. She was flying. Superhuman. So coming in, the Indian goes like, goodness. Kenya boy, this is the person I was looking for. On it for interview. Looks the part. Can do the part. Give her the part. The girl becomes 5 million Kenyan shillings rich. And 40,000 monthly money for 5 years. Because your face will not only be used for on the oil, it will be used on billboards, it will be used for adverts, your face will be used everywhere. So they're giving you 5 million grand Kenyan currency. And then they're going to give you 40,000 per month for bloody 5 years, and you're still a cashier. So at that point, I had done my diploma. I was through. It was almost now a year. So what I do, I decide now, let me do what? Campus. The house is full. This is 5 million rich. Salary of cashier alone can pay. A salary, you are rich. Damn, man. So even my gambling money is nothing. So I said, let me stop gambling. Let me get to Mukono University, pursue law. 2007, 2006. Then, so I get into campus. First years in Mukono University, you stay in campus, whether you are a son of a millionaire. So 2 weeks into campus, I am busy. Then girl then calls me, tells me, I've missed you. Can you come home? Then I'm like, okay, this weekend. So I'm alone. I go back home very early in the morning, Saturday morning. So she makes tea, I take there, and you know me, normally when I'm in my house, I want to put the legs on the table and switch channels. So I've taken, she has made nice breakfast, I've taken, I've finished, and then me, baby, I want us to talk. And I'm cool, let's talk. So she mutes the TV. This relationship is not taking us anywhere.
You say?
I'll say. Say, God damn. Yeah, I want out, man. And you know, the actor in me wants to laugh things out a little bit. Then the graciousness of God, her phone rings. And she picks the phone. And, hi, darling. I'm just clearing with some schoolboy here. I'm coming. I go like, shit. Are we there? I look at her. I'm confused. 30 minutes dead silence in that house. Then all of a sudden a vehicle drives out of my own house that I vanished. And it's not a very simple vehicle. This is a millionaire who has arrived, man. A machine, man.
German one to be specific.
German machine to be specific. These are wheels. They're spinning behind us. The vehicle. And indeed, some schoolboy steps out of the house. And the girl asks, and the girl comes and tells me, I'm just sorry, but if you feel I do not want to offend you, pick anything that belongs to you. And then when you work in Uganda and you're a foreigner, I don't know if the rules have changed during that time, you have no work permit, you have nothing. So the only thing is that if you're a Ugandan, I survive through you. So if you open a bank account in your name, so even you're registering businesses, so anything that I was doing in Uganda was in whose name?
Honey.
And then the pride of men sometimes, kulipa rent, nasema, Becky go and pay. So 24/7 she was the one who was doing what? Paying rent. So even the receipts of the house are in whose name? Sasa ile umeenda kununua kiti badala ukimbie mwenyewe uandikishe. Baby, fill up those places, I'm too busy. So she feels, my name is Becky. Chairs, 200,000. So who has bought the chairs?
But the money is yours.
Yes. But the file is filed very well. And I knew she liked filing things. So that is when it hit me that everything, including the money in the bank, I almost used the F word, was hers. I actually had nothing. So I went back to Mkono University. I went to the chapel, it was 5 p.m. I sat in the pews behind there. I was confused. And I don't know how it reached morning. And the guy sweeping the church in the morning, you've been here the whole night.
What?
My shirt is wet with tears, man. I've cried my heart lungs out. I tried to go for lectures, and then the girl sitting in front is wearing the exact jacket I bought for her. So I see her in her. I try to go to the dining hall to eat. I meet another lady wearing a dress just like her and shaped the eyebrows specifically like her. I see her in her. Damn, man. I go back to my room, I'm just listening to my reggae music. Nothing else that is. Then, when I was in high school, people used to know me about drama, and in campus, I'm a law student. So when I was in campus, the same campus, the faculty of education, they were welcome to a challenge to write a play. So this girl tells them, there's a nigger in the faculty of law, it's the first year, but I know that they were third year because they were second years because of my delay in diploma. So people I cleared with were a step ahead. So this guy was a champion in drama high school, man. He can do as a player. I know, persuaded. So the people come to my hostel. I'm just inside, ching chong, smoking my weed slowly, just quiet in my own world. I've drank everything I can drink about. I have lost it all, I've lost everything. So they come and tell me, what do you want? We want a play. They're speaking my passion. So what you want to play? Come, we have a meeting. You know, I'm held esteemed, so I wear my suit. One of my suits. You know, in law school, in faculty of law in Mkono, you wear suits. So I pick one of the suits. I go to the department, the faculty of education, that's those sides. So they have a meeting. I see people expectant. They want to play. I just tell them, I have a play. You have a play? Yes. Do you have a script? Mm-hmm. Can we have the script? Mm-hmm. I'll just give you lines to cram. Yeah, that is even much better. That's how we do it in Uganda. So we meet tomorrow. No, why meet tomorrow? Let's start now. You'll be innocent. You'll be purity. You'll be what? I'm casting people already. Then I start telling them this story. And they were like, wow, it's a nice story, but that girl, man. I'm hearing the judgment of people. Then I tell them, I don't know how to end the play. No, you see, this guy must meet another girl, so they are finishing the script for me. So they finish the whole story. And then, no, this girl must pay. So this is what will happen during the wedding. When this guy is marrying another girl, she should come in regret. So we are finishing. The story. So we start rehearsals. We advertise, we do posters in Mkono University, advertise the play. It's called Bleeding Love. That's the title. So, rehearsing. Come the material day of the performance. These guys have been excited by the play. They have called media from Uganda. It's coming to what? The dean, everyone is seated waiting for this play because of the hype. And you know those literature kids hyped the play. The main character who is the man, sauti inapotea. Najaribu maji. Najaribu nini. I and it is 15 minutes to start. Everyone is seated. There is excitement, music, watu wana rap pale, preparing, stage is set. Then I come, alusa sauti na hey, goodness. Then everyone looks at me.
Yeah. It's you.
And then, by the time we were rehearsing, they used to say me, the more I direct, the more I shed a tear. So they had discovered it's my play, it's my story. You can't hide it. So they tell me, this girl, the two Muslim son, someone got to him. He has to do it. So, James Webbo, you can't act that way. And you have perfect things. And you are an actor. Why can't you do it? Shit. You don't know how to do. There was no option for me on stage. From how we met in high school, all through, I've written that script that way, all through my father's house to Mombasa, to wherever, to here. My friend, I was acting few lines, shedding tears, and people from media just taking photos. And now the fiction at the end. You know what I'm saying? So pressure. The play is beautiful. The play is given a standing ovation. Come the time for the interview. The simple question. The director, is it your true story? Yes. Is it your true story? Media decides to write. An actor who is a director decides to write his own story. How women can be worthless. And it reaches the girl. And the girl is not rolling with your equals. And these people decided to come for my life like a madman. In 3 days, I was out of campus. In 3 days, everything about me was exposed, the gambling, the gold, the things I was doing in Uganda. In 3 days, I was out of Uganda. A man with a run. Bah, Kenya. Bah! To go join Catholic University. Oh, I try. Guys are in Kenya looking for me. I go underwater. 2007, 2008. I am done with the course. I do not want to practice law. My heart is in art. I pick a fight with my father. He tells me, you're either doing art or you're living. So again, I leave my father's house. You know me, I'm wrecked at that moment. So anything goes. So I decided, let me go back to the limelight. Let them come. They can come. So I began the journey. And I left my father's house in the year 2009. I went to a place called Kawangware. I've never lived in a ghetto all my life. And this is the first time I found myself in a ghetto, in a place called Congo. My mother has referred me there. I go find nyumba tunaishi nyumba za mabati. This uncle of mine, mwenye kuishi na anaishi kwa nyumba ndogo kama hii, ameweka bed sheet, bedroom ndio hiyo, watoto wazima hapo. So what was running in my head, how does he have sex?
Man. Joe.
But I couldn't help but think.
That's one.
Yes. So now, the first day I go, I sleep there. It is very hectic. The following morning I wake up, go to the Kenya National Theatre. I'm seated at the benches there. There are green benches at Kenya National Theatre. And then one gentleman called Peter Kawa comes and asks me,